Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Hart. Alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a 5-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said, offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken 4th in the 2020 draft.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report, thank you. Here's a look at some of the stats for Kobe White. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Wallace. Dumars is out there with Thomas. And it's Hill. And it's Lanier in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Rose. And it's Gilmore in at the center. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports. Here we go.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Rose against Thomas. Pass to Hill from past the arc. It's all in by the Bulls. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
Just 2 to shoot, and he gets it to go. Rodman's got the first points up on the board here for the Bulls.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Rose. Isaiah Thomas missing his last shot. Shot's good by Pippen.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
Dumars against Jordan. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Back to Dumars. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Outside Rose. Pass to Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
Passes it to Lanier. Thomas against Rose. Ball is with the screen on Rose. Rodman with the block. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Hill.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Rose against Thomas. Hill has the open look. Knocks down the 3 ball.
We are finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Rose against Dumars. Rose kicks to Jordan. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Pippen with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Hill. The high post shot, and the jumper falls for him. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Out to the wing. Thomas against Rose. And the basket by Thomas.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Dumars against Jordan. Rose attacking. Oh, wow!
Incredible D-Rose steal with great lift. Breaks out a dunk he's probably been working on for a while.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside Dumars. Kicks to Thomas. Dumars against Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Hill a screen on Jordan. Dumars. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Rose against Hill. And stolen by Jordan. There's the pass to Rose. Pass to Gilmore. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Wallace. Here's Hill. Buries it down low. Hill's got 7. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan sets the pick for Rose. Rodman passes to Jordan, and stolen by Wallace. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Rose finds Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Dumars. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Clock at 4. Here's Dumars. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Bulls in second.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The Bulls leading by 3. Rose scanning the floor. Rodman dishes to Pippen. Outside for Jordan. And again, Chicago turns it over. So it's the Pistons now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Thomas. Both free throws good for Thomas. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
That was the key message going in. Be efficient. Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Pistons. And Jordan slams it home.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Dumars against Jordan. Lets it go with a 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Rose kicks to Jordan. Pass to Gilmore. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Clock at 6. Here's Rose. Good D by Thomas.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. So both teams making some changes here. Chicago leading. Levine feeling it out a bit. Rebound by Wallace. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first.
And Smitty, nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better. The threat of Rose's drive unlocks opportunities for his jumper, and he knows how to capitalize.
Kick out to Hamilton. Grant with a screen on Levine. Drives to the hoop. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside Rose. Levine passes to Vucevic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 33 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
You know, mentally, he's a pass-first type of player. It gets everyone involved and engaged, and that really sparks this offense.
Pistons trail by 5. Billups up top. He's covered by Rose. Spins. Kick out to Hamilton. Billups dishes to Hamilton. Grant outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Levine passes to Rose. Into the lane, and Rose throws it down hard.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Prince. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hamilton against Rose. Driving the lane. That shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. Prince outside. Back to Hamilton. Passes to Billups. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan dishes to Rose. Back to DeRozan. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 9.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
.156 left in the first quarter. Billups passes to Wallace. Here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Rose kicks to DeRozan. And stolen by Hamilton. The pass to Billups. Back to Grant. Three-pointer. And another three for Detroit.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Bulls leading by 3. And here's Levine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rose, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Grant against DeRozan. Fires from 14. He can't get that one. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
Chicago with the ball. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Rose. Shot clock at 5. And that one hits back iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out front. They lead by 1. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Richard Hamilton. Hill out there with Grant. Then it's Thomas. And it's Lanier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Saddiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jordan, the pass to Rose. Over Thomas. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Chicago. Dumars kicks to Grant. Floats it up for Grant. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And a wide open look for Jordan. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 3. Hill looking around for the 3. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rose against Thomas. Rose passes to Jordan. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Over Thomas. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
That play was made by Derrick Rose because of his ability to play pick-and-roll basketball.
Grant with a screen on Rose. Rose against Thomas. He kicks to Dumars. And they pick up 2. Dumars got his first points of the night.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Rose dishes to Pippen. Rodman passes to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Pistons trail by 3. To the inside. It's stolen by Rodman. Outside Pippen. Rose against Thomas. Left side Rose. Shot clock at 6. Outside Jordan. Tries the spin move. Rebound by the Pistons. Lanier's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Thomas. Dumars a screen on Jordan. Back to Dumars. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 5 on the clock. Grant sets a screen for Thomas. And here's Hill for 3. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Hill's got 12.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Lets it go from 11. And it's Pippen again missing. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. No good from Grant. The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And it's Pippen missing. And so Hill will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by Jeremy Grant. To stop the run. Jordan the pass to Gilmore. Back to Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. Jordan with the bucket. He's got 8.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now, here's Dumars. Inside. Lanier. That's good. Lanier's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Gilmore. Outside Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. Rebound by the Pistons. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dumars kicks to Hill. And the rejection by Pippen. To the wing right side. They set the pick. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Derrick Rose being aggressive off the pick and roll, doing a nice job of coming off screens and finding his teammates.
Pistons have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. Rose with the block. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Here's Thomas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Cunningham comes in for Joe Dumars. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Bulls shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Rodman with a screen on Thomas. Here's Rose. Another one falls for Chicago.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Wallace with a screen on Rose. Lanier, the pass to Wallace. Jordan with the rebound. The Bulls have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Rose with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Now here's Rose. He's got 12, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Chauncey Billups is checked in for Isaiah Thomas.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Prince is checked in for the Pistons. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Nikola Vucevic.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
Rosen dishes to Pippen. Back to DeRozan. From 17 feet out, and the jumper is good. And the Bulls lead by 1.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Cunningham. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Butler. He takes it in.
I love that by Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Pass to Billups. Rebound by the Bulls. Outside Pippen. Passes it to Vucevic. Dishes it to Levine. Over Cunningham. Another one falls for Chicago.
In the mid-range area, the big vertical helps Zach LaVine get a clean look, no matter who's around.
Now here's Wallace. Now Cunningham gets it to fall from the right block.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
The 19-foot shot. He can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. Outside Prince. And the rejection by Pippen. They get it back.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Detroit making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. Billups against Pippen. Vucevic a screen on Billups. Pippen kicks to Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pistons trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The three from Billups. Cans it from downtown.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Vucevic a screen on Wallace. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. The pass to Butler. DeRozan on the wing. He's coming off a 40-point game against San Antonio.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here is Hamilton after the miss from Vucevic.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Hits from the high post. DeRozan's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Pass to Billups. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hamilton. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
From deep, Billups, and the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Billups.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Pass to Vucevic. He dishes it to Levine. Over Hamilton. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Hamilton kicks to Billups. With the drive. And he gets the bucket. Billups has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Puts it up from 17. Butler from outside. It's all tied in Chicago. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
They've done a few things really well, but they're also giving away some opportunities. Turnovers are the main thing they need to clean up. I'm sure that's their halftime talk. Stay in control.
All right, now moving on to highlight two of the standout performers so far in the first half.
It's like a supernova colliding. I mean, fans love these star matchups. Always the potential for a huge play. They draw so much attention, it frees up the rest of the team. Oh, and the momentum can change in a heartbeat with these guys on the floor.
That's going to do it for us here at the half. Shaq, any last thoughts?
Well, Ernie, I'm thinking about a nap.
Man, that's the only thing you ever think about, man. Come on, big fella.
Well, always smart to keep a good work-sleep balance, I've always said. Shaq, work, sleep, a little of both. Work, sleep.
Unsullied since 1989. What'd you say?
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Derrick Rose. Rodman is out there with Pippen. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Now, here's Thomas following the miss by Michael Jordan. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Pippen. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Down low. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And that one's good by Pippen. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Dumars against Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Rose passes to Jordan. 90 seconds now into the second half. Kicks to Rodney. Outside Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Bulls trail by 4. Passes it to Pippen. And then Pippen slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hill dishes to Wallace. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the thing about Robin, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Here's Dumars. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Rose. It's tipped. And there's the pass to Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit to the paint.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Chicago calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
This gives us the chance to view the best three-point shooting teams this season. The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Fourth, the Bulls.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Pass to Gilmore. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Thomas against Rose. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes.
Each possession, more confidence from Derrick Rose. He wants the basketball. He's starting to knock him down.
Wallace with the screen on Jordan. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 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 seconds. Dumars against Jordan. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gilmore's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jordan can't get it to go. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now here is Hill. 15 points in the game. Jordan up top. That ties the game. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. Back to Dumars. Poke loose. For three. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Pippen against Hill. Takes it from 10. And it's Pippen missing. Detroit leading by 3. Outside Dumars. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Rose with the ball. He's got 14. Here's Jordan. Outside for Pippen. Outside Rose. Pass to Jordan. Rose against Thomas. From outside the arc. Detroit with the rebound. Lanier's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Lets it go from 14. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
To the inside. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Butler, he's checked in for the Bulls. Grant, he's checked in for Detroit. Here's Dumars. Pass to Thomas. Back to Dumars. And Butler sends it back.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Hill against Butler. Wallace. Rodman with the block. Bulls trail by 7. Jordan kicks to Rose. Driving inside.
Nice herky-jerky move by Derrick Rose to get into the lane and make a play.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Pistons making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
A fan favorite in this league. Rose's hard work and perseverance through injuries speaks volumes.
A moment to check out Cade Cunningham here. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
Also, he needs to avoid distractions on the court and off the court. Just focus on the job at hand.
And stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Over Hill. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. And the pass to Rodman. Here's Rose. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter. And so Thomas will bring it up for Detroit. 4-point game. Grant sets a screen for Thomas. A leaner. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Cunningham looking it over. And Grant now top of the key. From the arc. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 4 rebounds in this game. What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Ball is with a screen on Jordan. Outside Thomas. Launches a 3, hits it from 3-point range. Thomas got 11.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
From deep, Jordan, rebounded by the Pistons. Hill's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded by Jordan. Grant with a screen on Jordan. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Levine. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Vucevic setting the pick for Rose. 3-pointer. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Rose. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Chicago. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Billups. He has 5. Inside, Butler with the steal. For 3, Levine. Another 3 for Chicago. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Third is Nikola Vucevic.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Pistons trail by 3. Billups passes to Lanier. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 13-5 run here. Vucevic is screen on Wallace. It's DeRozan with the drive. Can't connect from short range. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hamilton kicks to Billups. On deep. No good from Hamilton.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Down low. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Hamilton against Levine. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
He kicks it to Rose. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Hamilton. Now here's Billups. Always with a screen on Vucevic. And Billups, here we go. Hamilton against Levine. The dish to Rose. Driving in. He doesn't hit that one. Billups with some nice defense here. Pistons trail by 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Levine against Hamilton. And Levine, here we go.
Ooh, really showing his athleticism. Hard for defenders to stay in front of Zach.
Billups dishes to Prince. Here's Hamilton. And it's all evened up. Hamilton's got his second basket of the night.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Rose. Butler on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 to shoot. Rose. Again, Chicago.
Derrick Rose can score in many different ways. He's very comfortable in this spot.
Billups from outside. No good that time. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Pistons, they've got Hill. Thomas is out there with Dumars. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. Prince against Rodman. Prince outside. Here's Dumars. Off target from 3-point range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rodman passes to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Butler on the wing. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists now in this one. Dumars kicks to Thomas. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Jimmy Butler.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Thomas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rodman with a screen on Hill. Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by Lanier.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
And here's Pippen. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Butler dishes to Pippen. There's a screen. Looking to get back on.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Thomas passes to Prince. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Hill against Butler. Dishes it to Pippen.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Outside Dumars. Back to Thomas. Jordan against Dumars. Right side, Butler. Driving to the basket. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Bulls lead. Dumars, the pass to Thomas. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Butler on the wing, covered by Dumars. Dumars against Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Dumars. They need this, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Butler. Rodman with a screen on Dumars. Here's Butler. Passes it to Gilmore. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Hill against Pippen. Outside Hill. Outside Prince. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pippen against Hill. Outside Pippen. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Rodman. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Rodman. Rodman sets a screen. Three-pointer. Butler. The offensive rebound. Here's Gilmore. Yep, it counts. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Butler against Thomas. Butler with the steal. Now the pass to Jordan. Shoots over Dumars. Here's Gilmore. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Buries it from three-point range.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
That's good from Thomas. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Prince. And both free throws good for Thomas.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Jordan finds Butler. Rodman with a screen on Thomas. Butler. He can't hit that time. Nice defense from Wallace. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Pistons. Pass to Lanier. Count it. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. There's the screen. Pass to Gilmore. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Three-pointer, Butler. Another shot. And deep, Pippen drops it in.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Outside Hill. Back to Thomas. And the rejection by Pippen. Thomas against Butler. Jordan with a screen on Thomas. And Butler gets it to go.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Thomas against Butler. Outside Dumars. Fires the 3, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pippen against Dumars. He dishes it to Thomas. Wallace with a screen on Jordan. Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And they get it back. Here's Dumars. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. It's Pippen with the drive. And the shot goes in. Pippen's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
It's deflected. Outside, Rodman passes to Butler, shoots the 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Butler's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
The pass to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And here's Hill for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill against Pippen. Here's Jordan. Back to Pippen. Butler passes to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Hill. Here's Pippen. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Pippen's got 22 points. They're struggling to keep up.
Yeah, and we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Now, here's Dumars. Wallace with a screen on Jordan. Dumars dishes to Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Pippen. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
2 shots. That's on the first.
Free throw good, Wallace.
And Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls leading by 23. Now here's Jordan. Kicks it to Butler. Pass to Gilmore. Back to Butler. Rodman with a screen on Thomas. Here's Butler. Again, Chicago.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Butler against Thomas. Wallace left side. Pass to Hill. Over Pippen. Detroit, no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Now here's Rodman. Here's the screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Rodman with the block. Butler against Wallace. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. We play defense. We know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Scottie Pippen.